So my answer is probably a bit of a blasphemy for this festival because I honestly did not like black metal from the get-go. As a music nerd, I did listen to it a lot, but I wasn't a fan all up until like later over, and when I heard Alcest probably, and their crossover with other genres, that's when I got into it. But a modern wave of black metal like Mgła, Groza, Baciszka, basically European Wada. That's where I got into black metal. And what I always appreciated about it is probably the harmonies and the chord progression used in black metal. And I think that's also a part of our music.
I mean, I come from a more crust punk background, and that's what led me to black metal. So, you know, like Discharge, the usual bands that get you into that. And then I joined a band called Behest in South Africa. And around that time, I was getting heavy into like Coffin Worm and Hexus, and these very blackened sort of metal or hardcore bands, Oathbreaker being one of them.
Yeah, of course.
When I heard it combined with the sort of like theatrical elements almost that come with black metal, like that really like dark feeling, and although kind of simple progressions, like very like just visceral sound, and also just the way it mixed with punk and that dirty grimy sound that black metal sort of brings when viewed through that crust punk sort of lens, that really influenced my playing and a lot of things I like in terms of music. When it comes to KAALI though, I think the black metal influence is more in terms of the progressions, the harmonies, the music behind us. And obviously any song, our guitarist Rich would probably be able to tell you, in any song there is a part that you could take out and be like, this is black metal.
It's probably a song that we worked on for the longest time. It took us almost a year from the initial idea to the final product that we released, but I can say like with absolute certainty that all of us are very happy how it turned out. It took a lot of time because I was away. We all dealt with certain personal things, but all of it came into this single, I would say, in a way, especially for me. Like I can definitely say for me personally, like the lyrics and the thematics of the song are mostly inspired by what I've been going through while I was away, and maybe that period before going back and coming back here. And this whole idea of the Necromanteion, the story that I found out while we were working on the song, perfectly fit into the original idea that I had. And then like combining everything with Saba, our producer, and people who were visually involved in this, like the video just came out perfectly. I had an idea, I had some vision of how it should be, but Pick definitely did way better than I ever imagined it. So
there was a lot of excitement about science fiction in our camp at that time. And I think it definitely, you know, like as with anything you're doing, it translates into your music. And it's a weird one for me because I like fell in love with that song. We took so long to make it, I fell out of love with it. And then I came back into it, and once I'd recorded the bass, I felt it again. And I think that's what makes the song really important and dear to me, is that I've had the process of falling out of love with it already and falling back in love with it already. Yeah. So I think that's really helped me grow close to the song a lot. And
also I think this song really pushed all of us individually to grow as musicians.
Definitely.
Because I know for me personally, like I took singing classes and I really worked on my lines to put them all together the way I thought it will elevate the song in another way. And again, like Rich did an amazing job with a lot of different instruments and ideas for other instruments that we don't have in the band. And then again, you also had to go through a lot.
Sure, I had to change as a bass player to make this song, and now I've changed as a bass player, and I need to learn to now we've all had to take on vocal duties for the extra layering in the song,
which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, we're excited about, but it's been a push. So it's near and dear to us, and we hope it'll be near and dear to you all too. we're going to bring the mosh. Nah, like you know, when it comes down to it, really, what we're bringing is we're going to try bring the highest production value that Mass has seen so far. We're going to try our best to do that. We're going to try and bring a great performance and really entertain the crowd. And we're going to try and bring a great atmosphere with us and just, you know, good times. And as I said, we're going to bring the noise and the mosh.
And this will be the first time we actually play Necromanteion live and another song, which would be a surprise. So 2 new songs for the first time ever in Hanoi.
Yeah.
See you guys in Mass 3.
Can't wait.